Close your eyes, relax, and let this gentle story lead you to rest. Dreamy and Salamander, A Journey of Awe. This story is about Geranium, a girl from a small village who shares a silent journey of awe and wonder through a mysterious forest with a beautiful blue salamander. In a quaint village nestled between the Azure Sea and Emerald Hills lived a curious young girl named Geranium. Every day, she marveled at the wonders of the world around her, from the vibrant colors of blooming flowers to the enchanting dance of butterflies in the air. Her heart was filled with a yearning to explore beyond the confines of her small village. One dewy morning, as she walked through the meandering path that led to a mysterious forest, she encountered a salamander. Its skin was a dazzling shade of cerulean, shining like the sea under the midday sun. Captivated by its radiant beauty, Geranium felt an indescribable connection to the creature. The salamander seemed to understand her awe, eyeing her with a knowing glance before beckoning her to join it on a journey. Geranium followed. Together, they ventured into the depths of the forest, where sunlight filtered through the canopy, casting the world in a warm, golden hue. As they delved deeper into the heart of the woodland, the forest revealed its secrets in a symphony of sounds and sights. Squirrels darted overhead, their bushy tails flicking behind them, while the gentle rustle of leaves echoed like whispers in the breeze. The salamander led Geranium to a hidden glen, where a sparkling brook babbled joyously over smooth stones, its melody intertwined with the songs of thrushes perched on branches above. There, they sat and listened to nature's orchestra, each note a testament to the awe-inspiring wonder of the world. As the afternoon sun descended, bathing everything in a gentle amber glow, Geranium and the salamander spoke not through words, but through the silence shared between them. The silence was filled with understanding and serenity, a connection forged by their shared journey. A bond between them was a reminder that the world was vast and full of mysteries, waiting to be discovered. When the time came to return home, Geranium felt a newfound appreciation for the beauty in everyday moments. She realized that the awe she held within her heart was a gift, forever inspired by her travels with the salamander. Together they had traversed a realm of wonder and enchantment, leaving Geranium with priceless memories and a spirit enriched by the marvels she had witnessed. Let's explore a new beautiful story. Charlotte and Veronica, A Journey of Nurturing Hearts. This story is about a young girl named Tiara and her friendship with a river named Veronica, exploring how nurturing can heal and strengthen both nature and human spirit. In a quaint village nestled between Emerald Hills and whispering forests lived a young girl named Tiara. Her heart was as tender as the petals of the daisies that adorned the village meadows. Every morning, she would wander through the crisp air, feeling the gentle embrace of the breeze, and greet the sun with songs taught by her grandmother. Tiara had a friend named Veronica, a river which laughter was known throughout the land, for it bubbled with joyful melodies. The villagers called it Laughing River. Veronica danced through the valley with a rhythm that echoed harmonies unknown to the human ears. One day, Tiara noticed the river's laughter had faded to a mere whisper. Concerned, she followed its winding path to the heart of the forest, where the water seemed to swirl with uncertainty. Sensing its distress, Tiara kneeled beside the troubled stream. "What troubles you, dear Veronica?" she asked, her voice soft and soothing. Veronica replied in trickling tones, "I feel weary from the leaves and branches that cloud my path. Thy laughter is lost beneath the burden." Moved by compassion, Tiara decided to care for Veronica. With tireless effort, she began to clear debris from the river's course. Each day, she gathered leaves and twigs, fitting them playfully into the air, watching as the river regained its playful spirit. As Chilla nurtured Veronica, she found her own heart growing stronger and kinder. Her laughter began to mirror the river's melody, creating a symphony of joy that resonated through the village. The villagers marveled at the transformation, witnessing how nurturing one life could bring tranquility to another. With tireless care, laughing river cascaded with renewed vigor, its laughter vibrant and clear, blessing all who heard it. Chilla and Veronica's bond grew unbreakable, woven together with threads of kindness and resilience. Every evening as the sun dipped behind the hills, Chilla would sit by Veronica's banks, sharing tales and dreams, their hearts filled with gratitude for each other. This nurturing journey taught Chilla the true essence of care. As that intending to the needs of others, we often discover our own paths to happiness and fulfillment. And thus, the village thrived in the harmony crissected through their unwavering friendship. Let's move gently to the next heartwarming tale. Feather and Star's Enchanted Garden Adventure. This story is about Heather, whose adventure in an enchanted garden unveils magical wonders, with the protective guidance of Star, the garden guardian. Heather was a curious girl with a bright imagination, always dreaming of worlds beyond her own. Her room was filled with books of fantasy, lands, and magical creatures, sparking her imagination, though she never ventured far from home. One evening, as twilight painted the sky in hues of pink and purple, she found herself drawn to the garden at the back of her house. Whispering winds seemed to call her by name, gently urging her to explore. As she stepped into the moonlit garden, Heather noticed something she had never seen before. Among the familiar roses and daffodils, there was a path bordered by luminous flowers that seemed to glow with an ethereal light. She followed the shimmering trail, her heart filled with excitement and wonder. The path led Heather to a beautiful glade, where the air was thick with the scent of lavender. Off in the center stood Star, a small and whimsical figure draped in robes woven from leaves and petals. Star's eyes twinkled like stars in the night sky, and Heather instantly felt a comforting presence. "Welcome, Heather," said Star, with a voice as gentle as a summer breeze. "I've been waiting for you." Heather, though surprised, did not feel afraid. She felt a sense of belonging. "Where are we?" Heather asked, her eyes wide with curiosity. "This is the Enchanted Garden," Star replied, "a place where every flower tells a story, every breeze whispers secrets, and every shadow dances with the light." Star gestured towards a vibrant violet blossom. As Heather touched, images danced through her mind, journeys across rivers, flights over mountaintops. Tales of bravery and friendship unfurled before her eyes. The garden was alive with the laughter of old adventures and the excitement of new ones yet to be discovered. "I protect this garden," Star said earnestly, "and tonight, I want to share its magic with you." Together, Heather and Star wandered deeper into the garden. They encountered luminescent butterflies that whispered lullabies, wise old oak trees that hummed ancient tunes, and a gentle brook that whispered secrets only the stars knew. Each step felt like walking through a dream, a tapestry of wonders spun from the loom of imagination. Heather soon lost track of time, entranced by the garden's mysteries. "And we always come back?" Heather asked, longing to return to this magical place. Star nodded. "As long as you have the heart to wonder, and the courage to dream." As dawn approached, the garden began to shimmer under the first light of day. They returned to the glowing entrance, and Star waved goodbye with a promise in her eyes. Heather knew this was not an end, but the beginning of many more enchanting adventures. And with the heart full of stories, Heather drifted back to her room, dreaming of fantastic journeys and magical encounters. Heather lay in her bed, the nights still full of promise, her imagination forever touched by the garden's magic. And as she slept, the whispering winds joined her dreams, promising that each day held a new chance for adventure. Here's another story to gently guide you to rest. The Dreamy Adventures of Gloxinia and Lily. This story is about Gloxinia and her dog Lily exploring dreams among the stars and discovering boundless adventures. Gloxinia was a gentle soul living in a quaint village surrounded by lush meadows and sparkling streams. Everyone in the village knew Gloxinia as the one who often spoke of dreams that danced on the edge of reality. Her heart was as vast as the night sky, and she often found herself captivated by the stars that twinkle above her home. Beside her, always faithfully wagging a tail or two, was Lily, a golden retriever with eyes as bright as the morning sun. Together, they shared an unbreakable bond, and in the quiet hours of the night, Gloxinia would tell Lily stories of far-off lands. One dreamy evening as the moonlight bathed their little garden in silvery hues, Gloxinia and Lily lay side by side. Gazing up at the stars, Gloxinia whispered to Lily, "I wonder what's up there beyond the clouds, waiting for us." Lily wagged her tail enthusiastically as if she too pondered the possibilities beyond their view. As Gloxinia's eyelids grew heavy, a magical feeling enveloped them, and soon they found themselves soaring in a sea of stars. It was as if the universe had opened its arms, welcoming them into its velvet embrace. Together, they drifted by constellations and planets, each more wondrous than the last. In this dreamscape, Gloxinia could speak to the stars and hear their stories, tales of creation, love, and cosmic mysteries. Lily barked at the comets streaking past, chasing their luminescent trails with playful enthusiasm. The duo floated past vibrant nebulas painted with colors that words could hardly capture. Here, sounds danced in symphonies unimagined, and the air was filled with the whisper of timeless wonders. Gloxinia listened intently as a star had shared a secret about the dawn of time, when dreams shaped the very fabric of existence. Lily, with ears perked up, seemed to understand these celestial murmurs, her tail wagging in agreement. They swept past planets where creatures of pure light frolicked joyfully in ethereal gardens. The moon, in its luminous glory, sang a lullaby that seemed to wrap round them like a silken blanket. Gloxinia realized that the dreams were boundless, stories that she could bring home to her little village. Her heart was full, knowing that she would share tales of cosmic vistas with her dear neighbors. As the journey through the galactic wonder came to an end, Gloxinia awoke with Lily cuddled close, the warmth of her furry companion grounding her. The gentle sunrise peeked through their window, filling the room with soft golden light, a reminder of the night's adventures. She smiled at Lily, whose eyes shined with knowing gleam. "We might not see the stars now, but in our hearts, we carry their stories," Gloxinia whispered, realizing that dreams were bridges to worlds unknown, as well as treasures within. Then together, they would keep dreaming, discovering endless adventures both in slumber and waking life. Thank you for listening. May your night be restful.